Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Library of Diamonds, and in today's video we're going to be working on this precise kit. This is a moment of serenity from Captured by Radiance. I have not been able to work on this for I don't know, like more than a couple of days really, and I'm excited to work on it again. I started working on this morning and I could only get like this little part, and I'm hopeful that I can finish this entire section you know, in this WIP and CHAT, but I really doubt it. So I'm gonna be using just some regular tools. I already have here the drills that are for this one. Like, this is the same color than this one. I am using right now my Diamond Art Club, just like the regular pen, that like the new one that comes with it, and I have an 8-placer tip over here, and I lost my 12-placer. Where did I leave it? I always seem to be oh, it's right in front of me. I didn't see it. And my 12th placer, this is also from Diamond Art Club. Now, Diamond Art Club earlier this week released, no, not earlier this week. My days are all mixed up. Yes, earlier this week on Monday. Yes, on Monday they released like the new pens that already had like the metal tip in, and I was really wanted to get one of those. But right now I'm in a no buy. I purchased some stuff during the weekend and like last weekend, and I don't know, I'm still debating because I've been wanting to get the metal tip for the refillable pens like this one, because I really enjoy this one. Like, I'm more for like a smaller pen or whatever, but I don't know, I'm still debating. And now they're coming with like a ton of you know, a ton of new diamond paintings, like 30 diamond paintings if I'm not mistaken, this weekend. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. But again, I am in a no buy because I want to save for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'm not sure still on how much I'm gonna be able to save up or how much I'm gonna be able to spend when the date arrives, but I am really tempted, especially for Ivy's Delamore kit. So that's something else entirely. Like, if you have not seen that, girl or boy or guys or people, friends, Jesus, that is just stunning. Truly stunning. But let's go back from the beginning of my updates, and those start on pretty much the same day that I recorded last WIP and CHAT, like last week's WIP and CHAT. So my WIP and CHATs go up on Fridays, and I record like the day before, Thursdays. I used to record them like on the mornings. That's when I had time, but now I am starting on the routine of recording them on Thursdays at night, because this is my second week at my new job and I'm working until 6. So usually like at 6 something my boyfriend gets home and we get dinner and everything. And I think last week he got here a bit later, so I recorded like immediately after finishing my job, my shift. So but right now, after I finished my job, I did something else, like I made some dinner. But that was not the point. The point was that last week I had already done my WIP and CHAT. I don't remember exactly if I was like exporting it or already uploading it to YouTube or what, but I remember that I was actually working on this diamond painting, I think, when my boyfriend got home and he asked me if I wanted to go to McAllen, Texas on Sunday. Now, here I live really close to the border, around, I would say 2.5 hours to the border, and one of the closest cities is McAllen, Texas, and a lot of people from the side of the country that I am, like the northern part of Mexico, we go like you know, we're, at least me and my boyfriend's family as well, whenever we wanted to go like shopping, like for the year or for holidays or whatever, it is very common to go over there and do our shopping over there. And my boyfriend's mom, she has been going kind of frequently-ish lately, and I've been wanting to go over there to the US for a while now. The last time that I was in the US was just in an airport doing like an overboard from one plane to the other, and yeah, that was about it. Like no sightseeing, no nothing, just inside the airplane. So, and well, before that, I think it's been like another 5 years or even more. I don't even remember. But my boyfriend told me if I wanted to go, and of course I said yes. And so for the entirety of the week, the remaining days, like Friday and Saturday, I was just anticipating when that day was gonna come, because I was really, really excited. For one, I just wanted to get out. Like we don't really do many things during the weekends or, you know, or on our free days. So to get out and do something different, I was just excited for that. But then I knew that we were going to go seeing some stuff, maybe shopping for, you know, updated clothes or something. I was particularly interested in getting just really chill clothes to be around the house, because I didn't want to, you know, I was gonna be like, for my new job, I was gonna remain working from home, but pretty much all the clothes that I have are pajamas and stuff like that. Like, and I don't know, I felt that I wanted to start with a, you know, in a more correct way, if that is even possible. I just wanted some new nice and comfy clothes, you know, just to have something. And my original plan was to save and just do a little splurge, you know, little shop out session for those clothes. But, you know, I took advantage of now that we went to the US, and I was able to find a few things. But other thing I was even more excited about, like the main reason I was excited for, was being able to go to all of the places that are not in my country, you know, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, even Barnes and Noble, that I don't even read that much anymore, like physical books. I do more audiobooks and stuff, but just see different things, you know. There are bookstores, of course, here in Mexico, but most of the literature that I read is like, if it's a rom-com, is usually something that is more widely known and distributed in the US. My favorite author is from the US. You know, it's just, it's different. So, and always going to a place with many books is going to be a dream for me. And of course, I was excited, as I said, to all the craft places. And so I told some of my friends that I was going to go on Sunday. And someone just told me like, oh, Hobby Lobby is closed on Sunday. And I was like, oh, dang it. And I thought I was going to be able to convince my boyfriend, like to bribe him for us to stay maybe a little longer, like until Monday, because I was not going to have work on Monday, but that didn't work. Basically, we went with his mom, and like we didn't take our own car or anything, and you know, it ended up not working. But I was like, okay, we are hopefully going to have another chance soon-ish enough to go grab some stuff, you know, to go on our own, and maybe not during a Sunday. And also someone told me that Chick-fil-A was also closed. And now let me tell you something. I've never had Chick-fil-A, and I've heard controversial, I mean, not controversial things, but I've heard like very different and varied opinions on Chick-fil-A. But I can tell you that my boyfriend really likes it. And when I told him that Chick-fil-A was going to be closed on a Sunday, he got actually sad. The last time that he had Chick-fil-A was on a business trip that he had, I think, almost a year ago, or more than a year. No, almost a year ago. So it was back in, let me remember when it was. So it was mid-November of last year. So yeah, almost a year. And the last time that he had some Chick-fil-A, I think it was in the airport of the city that he was visiting over there in the US. And like, I think he was really looking forward to some Chick-fil-A, but you know, no luck. However, it was, believe it or not, my first time going to Michael's. And I was really excited because I had seen that in Michael's, you know, they have Make Market, which is like their sort of in-house brand type of thing. And I've been very curious about those kits because I've heard really good things about it regarding quality and all that. But at the same time, and something that I wanted like to compare and see for my own and see in person pretty much, was the price point of things. I've seen that there are oftentimes like discounts, but even without discounts, prices are really, really quite affordable. I was looking to see if I could find, you know, Christmas kits or any of the sorts, or maybe other brands of diamond paintings, but unfortunately, I was not able to. The selection was quite limited, if I'm honest, and I was a bit discouraged by it, but nevertheless, I still was able to find a few kits that caught my attention, and I actually regret not getting another few there that I debated on, but at the end I decided not to purchase. But as I said, I kind of regret it now because it was like a mini kit version, kind of like the mini dazzle size, the paint gem size that I've seen, but that I don't think I've seen people unbox and review and, you know, judge. And I don't know, I guess my mind was not thinking very clearly on that, but I didn't even remember to look at the shape of the drills, of the diamonds, because all the ones that I got were rounds, are rounds, and I'm gonna be uploading an unboxing pretty soon. I don't remember when I scheduled it for, but I already recorded it and everything. But yeah, and I really, really regret it. But other thing that I think if I want to, I could potentially do is that before, even if I wanted to purchase something in Hobby Lobby and get it sent to my forwarding address that we have in the US, you know, things get there and then they send it to us here in Mexico. That was my initial thought when you know, some people said that they often ran like discounts and sales and all that, but I was not able to get into the page. I guess it was protected because it said that it was not available in my country, and of course I am browsing the web in Mexico. But now in my new job, I actually use a VPN, and that VPN account was provided by my employer, and so I can now go into Michael's from my own computer, just activating the VPN to say that I am in the US. So I have not explored it like deeply, but I really, really want to explore it. And, you know, at least for those special type of releases, like for example, the Halloween ones that I was not able to find anything from Halloween when I went, like it was only kind of regular everyday, every season kit pretty much. There were not seasonal kits. There was only one that was kind of seasonal, but it was not a canvas. It was more, I think it was like an ornament that you could place drills in, but I don't know, I'm really not interested in ornaments. I am definitely a canvas girly. But that was kind of like the only seasonal thing that I could see at that point, and I didn't grab it. And I honestly, I don't regret it because I'm not interested in the slightest. But that's one thing that I'm going to see if I can explore. Other thing is that we were going to go to Walmart, where I saw that there are potentially a lot of you know, kits there and everything. But at the end, we didn't go to Walmart. I really, really wanted to go to Walmart. Oh gosh, this is not sticking. Why? I think it's because my putty is too sticky. I don't know what's happening with this putty that I have in this pen that is super, super sticky. I have no idea. But I really wanted to go, but I'm a very self-conscious person, and I don't know, I just didn't want to seem kind of like annoying and, oh, I want to go to Walmart, I want to go to Walmart. Everyone was really tired, including myself. I was really, really tired, and we ended up not going to Walmart. which was another bummer. And also because I saw like many places that they sometimes find like hidden gems, pretty much. One thing that I wanted to get was the calendar, like the 2025 calendar. I don't know if it was going to be available, but I just wanted to browse. I just wanted to check. I just wanted to, you know, the thing is, it's not that I was going to look for specific diamond paintings. It was more the aspect of going to purchase a diamond painting in person and not have to do it through, you know, through an online page or whatever. I think that's what was really exciting for me, just to see it IRL, just as you would buy a book or a piece of clothing or, you know, any other item that you would usually be able to buy pretty frequently and easily in person. And I have yet, I mean, I've seen some diamond paintings in person, but are those type of, you know, budget ones, those really don't excite me that much. But I was really, really excited to see, you know, Make Market and potentially others. I couldn't, but again, I hope that maybe we can go back. I don't know when, I don't think soon, but someday. I took a drink. I took a sip of my drink. Yeah, I took a sip of my drink. But you know, I don't know. I still enjoyed it so much. Like, it was not entirely what I was expecting to get from that visit to the US, but nevertheless, I enjoyed myself. I was able to find at least a few kits that I was interested in, like some pretty ones. And I also think I got a good selection regarding like type of diamond paintings, because I got a canvas that I would consider like a medium size type of thing, because I usually tend to go towards bigger canvases. But yeah, I got one that is, I think 60 by 50, I believe. I don't remember. Then I got one that were like for mini canvases, but not like mini. But mini canvases of some landmarks on some places of the world. I don't remember exactly where those were. I just remember that one was the Giza pyramids. Another one was the Eiffel Tower, maybe? I don't remember which ones were exactly, but they're like mini ones. And then I got two pretty partials of kitties. Again, you're going to be able to see them hopefully soonish, once I you know, once the video goes up, because it's already recorded and uploaded. Do I have wax here? Oh, I do have wax. Okay. I was already able to record it and upload it, but it's scheduled, because right now I have a few videos scheduled, because before going back to work, I decided to kind of do some batch content, if you will, because I knew that for the first weeks where I was going to be getting used to it and everything, I maybe was going to be too tired to record or whatnot. But at least I'm not too tired to record this one. Before I came to sit down to record it, as I said, my boyfriend got home and we had some dinner, and like I dragged myself out of bed. I kind of forced myself, and I sat down, and I was feeling like diamond painting, but I was not sure if I was feeling like, you know, doing a WIP and CHAT, like if I had it in me to talk and go through things. One, because yes, I'm tired, and I just kind of wanted to diamond paint and not think too much. And even though it's just like a ramble, I still require some thinking process, some thought process while I do this WIP and chats, even though most times they are all over the place and not a specific topic and whatnot. But the other reason is because I started to have a jaw pain. Now, with one of the things that I have, with one of the like chronic conditions that I have, I am prone to having this jaw pains, like temporomandibular joint. Is that the way it's called in English? I guess. temporomandibular, like the joint that is in my mouth, like, yeah, I don't know. But sometimes, and it, at least for me, that's not very frequent, but it has happened a few times. But it started, I think it started, today's Thursday, I think it started Tuesday, like in the middle of the day, kind of. And at the beginning I thought that maybe it was one of my tooth, like my wisdom tooth, that was growing or something that was starting to bother me. But then I realized that no, this is not the way my teeth hurt. This is the way my jaw hurts. So it's been kind of okay-ish. It's hurt a little worse previously, like before. There have been times where I am not even able to kind of talk for long periods of time, and that has not really been an issue right now. There have been times where even talking, like, no, not talking, I was gonna say eating, I don't know why I said other word, I already touched on the talking part. Eating is like just biting, like doing the motion of a bite, it's hard enough, and I cannot even, you know, do that. But I've not, like, other than just experiencing a little bit of pain, I have not had problems or issues either talking or eating. But the pain is kind of traveling into the, like, more into my back area, like the back of my head and my temple area. And I've been having like a constant headache for I want to say, oh, I want to say like almost 3 days now. And yesterday it was really, really bad. And on top of it being like not nice at all, yesterday it was also like, I'm jumping here, I'm sorry. Yesterday was also kind of like my first day full hands-on my new job, and it was overwhelming, and I felt that I was doing everything wrong, and I was so confused, and I had so many questions. I honestly thought I was gonna get like reprimanded or something, because I thought I was doing everything wrong, and I was feeling kind of silly, kind of dumb, to be honest, because I was asking so many things so many times. And I had like a couple of situations that it took me quite a long time to sort of resolve and sort through. And I was starting to feel kind of like very self-conscious, you know, very like, what's that word? Like inept, like not capable, like incapable of doing things. But, you know, I try to usually when that happens is my brain that is really anxious, and also my personality type that I am a perfectionist on certain aspects of my life, and my work life is one of those things where I don't want to make a mistake ever. I want to do everything correct and properly, and I know that even though I might have those intentions, mistakes are bound to happen, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not. It's just a probability thing where, you know, nothing can be 100%, like almost never. And I was feeling kind of stressed with myself, as I said, and I tried to kind of talk myself down from that mood and try to be like talking kind of objectively to myself, you know, try to get my brain into a place where I understood that it was okay to make mistakes, that I was not, that if I made a mistake, it was not because of lack of care, it was because I'm new in this, and I am honestly and genuinely trying my best. And so it took me I would say about 1 to 2 hours to get myself down from that train of thought, but I was able to do it. And by the end of the day, I ended up really tired, really stressed, with a terrible headache, but not feeling like bad with myself, not having those really not very nice self depreciating thoughts, you know. So that was good. And today I still feel that I could have done better. Wait, is this fell here? Oh yeah, it goes here. And today I left my job feeling better, as I said. Still kind of unsure, but more assertive, I think it would be the word, or not. But it felt better. It was a lighter day. Everything was a bit smoother. Well, a lot smoother. There were still things that I was not very sure on how to approach, but it was not this overwhelming feeling that I got yesterday every time that I affronted a situation that was confusing or that I was not entirely sure on how to manage. So there's that. I am so far, I wouldn't say enjoying it, but getting acquainted with my job. So that's great. And I was actually able to finish my tasks earlier. Not by much, only by like 30 to 40 minutes, but I was kind of hyper aware that I was not doing anything, and I went back and checked everything like 11,000 times, because, you know, I was like just sitting down and figuring out what to do. Like, okay, I just finished, but what do I do now? And I'm like, okay, but you already finished. Like, what? You're done. Just check every now and then to see if there's not an update or something else, something new. And I went into diamond paint for that, you know, period of time, but my conscience was not allowing me. And so I just played on my phone, and I actually, like, about 15 minutes before the end of the shift, I saw like, okay, there's no updates, there's nothing new for me to do. Let's start making dinner. And so I would go to the kitchen and start making dinner, and I would come back to like the little office second bedroom that we have, to my computer, and check everything. Like every 5 minutes I would check on everything to see, you know, if I was not getting a message from someone, like my supervisor or another coworker, or a new task on my platforms or whatever. And no, the only thing that I got was like one of my supervisors telling me like, oh, thank you. No, not thank you. Like, we're so happy that you joined the team. Just for me to give a read through some sort of manual. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing that, you know, whatever. But yeah, that was it. It ended in a good note, I would say. So I'm not dreading tomorrow, because yesterday after I ended my shift, I was kind of left with this sense of dread of, oh my God, is every single day going to be like this? And when I woke up, I was kind of like, oh no, I have to go back. But yeah, and I understand that it's only because, you know, it's my first days. I'm only getting acquainted to all the new things that I have to do, and all the new tasks. Ooh, I'm sorry for the crinkling noises. And all the new tasks that I had never done, and that I'm, you know, it's a whole new thing that I am starting to perform. So it's normal to have questions, and it's normal to, you know, all the things that I already said. I don't want to ramble and go in circles, but yeah. Whew, that's how my job has been. Now let's go back to Diamond Art Club. You guys, like, are there still, you know what? I'm gonna go check. Are there still, where's my mouse? Oh, I got a new mouse. Did I show it to you? It's so cute. You can see the screen. It's so cute. And I'm gonna be getting the keyboard. That is the same one. I want it because it's mechanical, and my boyfriend is a mechanical, but it's kind of weird and tricky. And I don't really like it, but I do want the mechanical of this one because it would match. Yay, it would match. So I was gonna go and have an art club because I really am debating, like, I would say every hour to 2 hours I start to think about the new pens from Diamond Art Club. Let me go. Ooh, is this back in stock? Oh no. Products, accessories. They're all still back in stock. I think so. And I want the pink one. I really, really want the pink one. But I also want like either the green one or the silver one, because the one that I have is already pink. Like this one that I'm using is already pink. But you know, it's like, well, you like pink, that's why you want a pink. But I don't know. As I said, after my purchases from Make Market, which, you know, I didn't spend much because they're not expensive, but I was already saving for Black Friday. So I'm debating on it. Like, if they're still on stock by Saturday, I might make a purchase. Because did you guys see the new Ivy Delamore? Jesus, that is just the most beautiful kit I've seen in such a long time. And I think we're expecting more to come, because they said that they were going to be releasing 30 Christmas kits. Like, are you kidding me? 30 Christmas kits? There is more than just that one that I really, really like. But that one, the Ivy Delamore one, so far is the only one that feels like a must have. So I'm not sure. Oh, and other reason for why I am holding on to getting the Diamond Art Cloth pen is because I made my very first small purchase for a pen. And that one is the one that I got was from Enabler's Outpost. So I'm always looking for, like, there's this specific characteristics to a pen that I've been looking for a while now. And I'm constantly browsing like different providers that at least I know of that are, you know, releasing on a regular basis, like weekly or whatever. And I was constantly looking for one place that would release the characteristics of a pen that I like, the perfect characteristics of a pen that I want, at a time where I could purchase it, like where I could allow it for myself. And so the other day I was just, you know, I think it was on one of my breaks. Was it at night? Regardless, I just went into Instagram and I saw a post by Enabler's Outpost that said that, you know, whatever minutes until our drop for these pens. And I went and I saw the pens that were going to be available, and I saw it. But I saw that the publication had been made like 4 hours ago, and I was like, okay, these pens are gonna be out. Like, I don't think they're gonna be available anymore. But I still went into the page and I went to the section and I saw that the exact pen that, like the exact characteristics of a pen that I've been wanting for a while, was still available. And so, you know, for me, it was pretty much a no-brainer, because even though I'm in a no-buy for kits, that was an opportunity that I was not going to forgive myself, you know, to let pass. And so I did. I purchased my very first pen from a small shop. And did I say Enabler's Outpost? No, I think I said Enabler's Outpost. No, Shimmering Canvases. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just have their logo so like ingrained in my brain. I don't know why, for the past few days. Maybe because I've seen like a lot of people post stuff from them. But no, it's Shimmering Canvases. I am so sorry for that mistake. But yes, and I got a... I'm gonna, of course, show it to you once I get it. But I got a pen that is, you know, the way that I describe it is pastel rainbow glittery heaven or something like that. It's pretty much a rainbow gradient, but more in like pastel colors with glitter, like tons and tons of very fine and precious glitter. And the exact same day where I when I purchased it, like just a couple of hours later, I got the notification that my purchase had like it had already been shipped. Now, I don't know if it was really shipped or if it was like at that time, or if only like the label was created, because I know that sometimes you get a notification that something was shipped, but it's only the label created. But anyways, I got that and I am so excited to get it. And now I'm even debating even more on whether or not to purchase the Diamond Art Club one, because I want to get new tips. If I got, like right now in my card, I have 2 of those new pens and I have a new tip, but like this is the 8, this is the 12. I think the 12 might be too much for me still, so I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing it, but I want a new tip because this one is bent. And this one, I really enjoy it, but I think that a middleman, like a 10 placer tip, would be nice. But if I get the Diamond Art Club one, I would need to get like the twist on, because this is the twist on, you know. And wait, is the new pen has space for both tips, right? I think so. But yeah, well, my point is that I would need to get like 2 10 placers, 1 10 for this twist on, another, and the other one like another regular one, but no, not 2 twist ones, 1 twist and 1 regular. The twist for this one and the new one that already has putty, like the single placer with putty thing, if I got it, and a regular for the new pen that I got from Shimmering Canvases. So that's something I'm debating on. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna do it. I probably end up doing it, but oh my god, decisions. I might wait for next week, but still, I am still not safe because I don't know what other kits Diamond Art Club is going to release this weekend. But other than that, that's all that has been plaguing my brain. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. But yeah, what else is there? I don't think that, other than that, I don't think there's any more kind of like updates or anything. One thing is that I would really want to thank the people who commented on my last WIP and chat, where I mentioned that at least for the meantime I was not going to be able to do vlogs. I really I'm thankful of your understanding, because like even if people didn't like it, I was not going to keep making something that, you know, in that moment was not bringing me joy, because I don't want this. I've always said it. For me, doing diamond painting videos is something that I really truly enjoy, and whenever I don't feel like doing them, I don't. For example, right now, I mentioned earlier that I was struggling on whether or not, you know, deciding on whether or not to sit down and do it. And as I sat down, I said like, ugh, maybe I don't feel like it. But I kind of make these deals with myself that if I ever feel like that and decide to try to record, if at any point I feel that I'm not enjoying it, or that I'm just forcing myself to do it, I'm just gonna stop and leave it at that and not even post it or anything. Like, I'm not gonna force myself to do it. And for example, that was a good call for me, at least, you know, in today's video, like in this WIP and chat, because even though I felt like that at the beginning, as I spoke a little more and more and more, I stopped feeling that. So I was glad, and I am actually kind of enjoying doing this WIP and chat. Like, I'm not feeling like I'm not feeling dread. I'm not feeling it like a chore or anything. I am actually enjoying it. So that's fantastic. But you know, with the vlogs, that stopped happening. Like, I would start recording and would not feel the spark or the joy on it. And so that's why I made that decision. So I'm really glad for you guys who were able to understand my point of view and where I was coming from. I'm still, you know, I still can acknowledge that I enjoyed quite a lot the videos that I made, like the ones that I posted. And if at any point in time I get kind of like that spark, I might go back to doing them. Maybe not on a weekly basis, But you know, every now and then, if I feel like it, if something special enough happens that I have the urge to, you know, go ahead and do like a vloggy style thing, I would definitely jump into it to do it. But yeah, I think that's all of the updates regarding my life, you know, other than my job and that trip that we had to the US this past weekend. I don't think there's much else to say. I've been able to kind of read here and there, like in audiobook form. It's still not like this constant need that I have, but I've been able to. I finished, I think, one book, and I am 1/3 into another one. They have all been kind of like true crime-y type of books. Apparently that's that and diamond painting content is the only content that I can digest at the moment. I don't know until when this kick of true crimey thing is gonna last. But oh gosh, yeah, look, this putty is just, look at that, it's just so squishy. I'm not enjoying it. And for some reason the putty in this pen is the exact same putty, but is not as soft. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've been consuming in media. Like the true crime in YouTube has stayed pretty consistent. That is something that I never stop watching. The only thing that varies every now and then is whether or not I am able to maintain my interest in the book that I'm currently listening to that particular week. And this past week, as I said, I finished one and I started another one that I am in, I think it's 1/3 into it. It's part of like a series type of thing. So I think that's why I've been able to, you know, maintain my interest, because usually whenever I'm able to go through an entire book in a quick-ish manner, I am able to continue with the series. So yeah, I guess there's that. We'll see during the weekend and in the upcoming WIP and chats and other videos if I decide to get something either this weekend or the upcoming weekends before Black Friday arrives. But you guys, I think that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, listen to my rambles that sometimes I feel have like no coherent train of, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but regardless, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.